Okay, so in this video, I'm going to explain the code that I made for the second assignment of Computer Programming 1 practicum, where we were tasked to make a code using programming language, where we need to make a code that prints IO practicum n amount of times using the while statement if n is a positive number. Otherwise, if it's not a positive number, it should print to enter a positive number. So here's the code that I made, and I'm going to explain it from the very top. Of course, as per usual, in C, we include a standard input-output library. In this case, it's stdio.h. And then int main, where our main function starts. And then we declare our variables here. In this case, we made integer n, which is the amount of times it's the number we're going to use. And then here we print a string that says enter a number into the console. Afterwards, the person using the code will enter a number and it will scan it using this function right here, where %d takes the integer input that's been sent and stores it into n, or the integer. And then if n is larger than 0, it basically checks if the number is positive. And then within that if statement, a counter variable I is initialized to 0, and a loop using while runs as long as I is smaller than n. And then within the loop, it will print IO practicum n amount of times, basically, using this I++ increment, which means I will increase by 1 after each iteration. So let's say we put 3, then it's gonna display the first I. It will print IO practicum once, and then it will add on to the I, which means it's gonna be 2, so it's gonna print another one, and then same thing happens again the third time. Afterwards, we have an else statement that prints the string, this string right here, enter a positive number, in the case that we don't put a positive number here. Because earlier we stated that n has to be positive. Otherwise, else, it will print this string right here. And ends with return 0, as per usual, which signifies that the program has been executed successfully. I'm just going to show you right away and prove that this works. So here, it prints enter a number, and let's say we just put 5, for example, and then hit enter. It prints IO practicum exactly 5 times because we're using the while loop statement or function, and then the I++ increments. And then let's try it one more time. This time, let's put in a number that's not positive. Let's say we use like -3 or something like that, which is not a positive number. So let's enter, and it will print the string for us to enter a positive number instead. So that is the explanation for my code. Thank you very much.